Hello, and welcome to the Rick Show. Rick Williams Show again. How you doing today? Hope everybody doing well. Hey, I'm back again. We're going to talk about life, but we're going to talk about the importance of education. Something I didn't get, but it's okay because everybody is not school material. Sometimes we are better with our hands than we are with our minds. But because I remember I was so good with using my hands that nobody asked me, did I have education? And I made it. But let me tell you, I learned how to use my hands, and blessed that I had a photographic memory. I watch, I got it. I buy a box, open the box, there are the instructions of how to put it together. Wasn't able back then to read the instructions to understand, but I can look at the picture and I can take it and put it together by looking at the picture. Times goes on, look what we got today. We got YouTube, the know-how. It shows you darn near everything that you want to learn how to do. You just got to be able to listen and watch and put it together. But education is great. So many people have become financial supported and stable from doing things on YouTube and getting paid for it because people like, subscribe, and they make money. If that's your itch to make money, do it. Do it. I remember my last show. I closed close to ending the show for that episode. I spoke about it's better to beat the police than run from the police. State trooper, sheriff department deputy. We don't always got to do wrong to prove who we are. If we got lack of education, there is stuff that you can do. I remember a quote from Martin Luther King: if you're going to be a street sweeper, be the best street sweeper that you can be. Yes, I'm Taton. But be the best. Whatever you choose, be the best. Don't be the best criminal, because you're losing. But use whatever gift you got to make something out of yourself. You can do that. Apply yourself. Make something out of yourself. Stop being a loser to the system. Things in this world today is getting worse than better. Education is something you got to have to make it. Yes, I made it without education. Thank God. I praise Him every minute for giving me the gift to make it, to come up in the air in times of life that I didn't need the education as much as it was important, but I made it. Today, you need education just to work at McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, wherever. A lot of us dropped out of school because we came from broken homes. We didn't have that push to make us become something. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I may say some things that you may disagree with, but I'm saying them. Y'all talk about things among yourself, but never get out for somebody to hear, to understand that this is the truth that we live by each and every day. Babies having babies If you are young and have a baby, but you never learn nothing yourself, how can you teach your baby? I've seen young ladies make mistakes, get pregnant at an early age. They came from a strong family. The grandparents helped raise the baby, and she go back to school, get her degree, or get her education, and get a degree, and raise her baby, become successful. We make mistakes. We all make mistakes. But don't keep making the same mistake. Stop believing in the stuff they tell you. The more babies you have, the bigger your check is. That got to be the most dumbest thing I ever heard. Why? Why? Yes, I'm about to speak about education, but education come in every form. You got to be smart up in here in anything you do to deal with anything you have. Why have a boyfriend? Why have a girlfriend? Why have anybody of your mate that's broker than you? What is two broke people gonna get? Always try to do better than what you already have. If you struggling, have something that you can have in your life that would help you rise up. But if you dating a person, male or female, in your life, and they doing worse than you, how are y'all gonna go up? Have kids? Now you got three people with nothing. A baby that can't take care of themselves, a mama that ain't is struggling, a daddy that ain't got nothing. You got to demand more out of life. Education is not just reading a book. Education of life, how to survive, thinking smart, doing things that are smart to make you better. I've seen some of the worst things in my life. And I told you in the first episode, I only got a 7th grade education. But they pushed me all the way through the ninth. But they failed me twice in the 7th grade till I was just as big as the kids in high school and I was in the 7th grade. I felt bad. I quit school. But I quit school and went to work. I was a hustling little kid, cutting grass, shoveling snow, washing cars. You know, back when I was coming up, our parents, our grandparents used to clean people's houses to put food on the table. They used to go out in Grosse Pointe and out in areas where it was all white and go through the back door. Yes, that was true and real stuff. Because they didn't have no education either, but they knowed how to clean. And they went in people's house and cleaned to make money. So guess what? I didn't go out to Grosse Pointe. I didn't go to Sterling Heights. I didn't go to St. Clair Shores. But I went in the neighborhood and I cleaned people's houses. I ironed clothes. I washed clothes. I scrubbed floors. And I made me money. I made money. 75 cents was a loss of money. $1.50 was a loss of money when we was kids. And I growed up knowing what the value of a dollar is. And I learned not to be broke. Because I could do something and make me something. So today, it may not be no houses to clean, but it's things to do. Parents, why are we buying our kids iPhones? Why are we buying our kids all these video games and whatever? They can't make no money with that. for the technology of the things we have today, if I was 17, 15, 13 years old, I want a lawnmower for Christmas and I want a snowblower for Christmas. I'm taking all the customers in the neighborhood. Why do we have landscape companies that come through the neighborhood and make all this money when we as kids could have been making it ourselves? Buy me a snowblower. Buy me a lawnmower and a weed whacker or whatever. Buy me some tools to make money with. Why are you young kids hanging around the mechanics in the neighborhood? If you show an interest, they will be proud to show you how to work on a car. Why aren't you talking to the man that's building him a shed? Why aren't you talking to the man that's painting the house? Why aren't you talking to the man that's putting the plumbing, fixing the faucet? I learned how to do those things. Guess what? I ain't gonna never be broke. I know how to do so much, too much, that I'm gonna make some money some way, somehow. And guess what? Don't charge everybody the top dollar every time you do something. If you get 10 customers for $20, that's better than charging one company $200, one customer $200, when you had 10 customers for $20. Why? Because those 10 customers are going to tell somebody else how good you were and how nice you were. But that customer for $200 is kind of feeling bad. They think you took advantage of them. See, greedy don't always win. If you was celebrating your birthday and all your friends and family came to the birthday party and you was selfish to try to keep all your cake to yourself because it's your birthday cake and give out little slimmer slices, you miserable. But if you shared your cake and everybody in the house got a piece of cake, and when it got to you, there wasn't nothing but crumbs left. Guess what? Them crumbs could make a slice, but yet and still everybody around you happy because they celebrating your cake with you. Stop being greedy. Why is it that you have the talent to fix this and fix that, but soon you come over and help somebody out, you want top dollar? You cannot get rich with one customer. You cannot get rich overnight. But I swear to you, if you continue to help one, you reach one and teach one. The best advertising you can have is word of mouth. Help somebody. There are senior citizens that is out here that won't give up their home. They need their grass cut. They need their snow shovel. They just might want you to just pour the garbage can to the curb every Thursday when the garbage day and pull it back in. They may give you $5 just for doing that. They ain't gonna miss that $5. Rake leaves. They got machines now. Buy the right lawnmower, you ain't got to rake the leaves. Come by and suck them up with your lawnmower and get paid. Young folks, it's okay to hustle the right way. Stop looking around, sitting around, smoking a blunt, and thinking about how you're going to hit a lick. You can hit a lick. It's 5 of y'all. Y'all hit a lick. You got $1,000. Oh, we got $1,000. You're 13, 14 years old. You got $1,000. 5 ways. You got $200 each. But you're about to face 20 years in jail for $1,000 because you robbed somebody or stick somebody up or stick the store up and they only got $1,000 in the register if they got that much. But you about to serve 20 years of your young life in prison. And don't think that you can get away. Everything moving got a camera. If you got a cell phone, you got a camera. If everything you look at, every building, every pole, is a camera somewhere. And you watch television, I hope you do. If they can go to the command center and bring up every camera from one end of the street to the other end of the street, how is you getting away? Every phone got a tracking device on it. Stop making yourself look stupid. I said I was going to talk about education. You thought I was going to talk about school education. Education and common sense. And stop doing stupid stuff. It's okay to be a punk B, but be a free punk B. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody who you are. You're a free person that you can look at the police, shake their hand because they ain't looking for you. You ain't got to run from nobody. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. Everybody ain't got to be the same at all times. Somebody might be doing well this time. Somebody might be doing good this time. But it's your turn. I had to wait my turn. I growed up, all my friends had nice cars, or doing this or doing that, dressing nice. I struggle. I struggle. But I know and I believe in my heart that one day I'll be all right. One day I will be all right. The day is the day. The year is the year. My time is my time. Thank you, Father. Thank you for blessing me for my turn. I worked hard to have my turn. I proved I wanted something out of life. You can take something from nothing and make something out of it. They tell you nothing from nothing leaves nothing, but nothing from nothing does leave nothing. But nothing to something gets a whole lot. You can go from nothing to become something because you applied yourself. You wanted something. You wanted to do something. That's all I'm telling you. It's about how to survive. It don't mean that you're going to be an athlete. It's going to mean that you're going to be a 500 Fortune Club owner. But you can survive. Ladies, stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. You got 3 kids. Your sister got 1 kid with a husband that's an attorney and she's a doctor. You work at Blue Cross Blue Shield with 3 kids and you trying to keep up with them. I ain't gonna let her kid look better than mine. I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy that. No. Your income is not the same as theirs. Stop doing things to impress somebody else because they got it or because this is what everybody else doing. We have new babies, we have new kids, you go buy them designer name clothes, designer stuff. Hello, people. Babies grow every second. You pay $200 for a Gucci or whatever pair of shoes or whatever designer clothes you buy for your kid before you can show it to the next person they grow it out of it. Think. Think. You so messed up in the head that somebody offer you some clothes that's brand new. Baby clothes, baby stroller, baby this, baby. I don't want that. I don't want nobody handing out. My baby ain't gonna have no. Hello. Hello. Stop trying to be more than what you are. Be glad that somebody want to bless you. We got to get out of this. Help one, reach one. That's what you do. You help one when you reach one. Can you help somebody today? I'm trying to. You can catch me anytime at 20833 Southfield Road, Southfield, Michigan 48075. Suite 200. God is Real Ministry. I'm over here all the time. Or you can email me at stepup, STEPUP 2024RW at gmail.com. Let's talk about some of the things that we can talk about on this camera. Share some ideas with me. But let's get an education in common sense, how to survive with what we got. Survive with what you got. But you in school, become the best in school. You got a challenge being in school. You really got a challenge. But if you book smarts, use it. Don't let it go to waste. Everybody ain't gonna be book smart. Trade school, whatever. But whatever you do, use your brain. Use your brain and make the best out of you can, whatever you can be. I did it. I may not have no degrees on the wall, no diplomas or whatever, but I use my common sense to survive. I use what I know how to do to survive. I cut grass. I shovel snow. I clean houses. I ran errands. They paid me 50 cents, 75 cents, $3, $5. I got paid. And I'm still getting paid today. And when I became a grown up, couldn't get a job at Ford Chrysler GM because every time I fill out the application, 5 or 6 of us go to, 5 of them get hired, everybody but me. It was not God's will for me to work in the plants. I was better working out here in the field. And I applied myself and made the best out of it. That 32 years later, I said, thank you for time served. Thank you that I did it and I made something. So I'm saying to you, do something. Don't let it go to waste. And I still get that $10,000 challenge. I got 1,000. Anybody want to put 10,000 with to have property, to own part of this new auditorium on this new building, whatever we want to call it, whatever it want to be, that we may put an investment back into the community so we can have organized sports. We can have organized musicians. We can have talent that can come somewhere and show the talent they have. So tell me what you think. Reach me at StepUp, STEPUP 2024 RW at gmail.com. Or come over to the church. I'm over here all the time. That's 20833 Southfield Road, Southfield, Michigan, right behind the Exxon gas station at the service drive up 8 Mile in Southfield. Southfield, Michigan, 48075. We can come together and find the opportunity to create another front porch atmosphere. What can we do to help the young people become more than what they are? Don't go to jail. Work to jail. Become an employee of the system, not a number in the system. Why don't we make a change that we doing so well, crime is down and they laying off judges? You ever heard of that? Huh. They laying off court employees because business is slow. Is that possible? Everything is possible. But we got to stand up and make a change. I'm willing. Are you? Let's do something. Today, topic was about education, not just the books, education of life. Things that we need to do, things that we need to think about what we do each and every day. You ever thought about it? Y'all spend more money on beauty in the beauty supply stores and the nail salons, but y'all don't own none of it. Think about it. What are we doing? Everybody getting rich off of us and we getting more poor. It's not a black and white thing I'm speaking. It's just us, period, as people. People. Get involved. Own something. Make something. Create something. Yes, I see a lot of black-owned business, a lot of business popping up, but it's a struggle to get it. It's a struggle. But it don't mean everybody gonna be an entrepreneur. Don't mean that everybody gonna be a businessman, a businesswoman. But you can be smart as a whip with your education to show them how to run that business. You can be a CPA, financial advisor. You can be the attorney, corporate attorney, to make sure their paper's right. It's all things that you can do. Apply yourself. Do something. Don't let the quality of life go to waste. We don't need to be young kids going to prison for life and never seen life. So let's use our brain and educate it to the best of our ability to make the best out of ourselves. Make the best out of our kids. Be a role model for whoever's watching you, that they want to grow up and be like you and better than you. What do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Christmas? I want a lawnmower. I want a snowblower. I want a power washer. We had to do it manually. Push the lawnmower with our hands. Shovel snow with a shovel. You can take a snowblower and start at one end of the corner and go to the other end, and by the time you're done, you got $500 in your pocket, scot-free, and you didn't do nothing wrong to get it. Imagine making $500 in 3 hours. Don't sound bad, do it? Cut some grass. Do something. That's my education. As D.L. Hughley would say, that's coming from the GED section. And the GED section, to me, is God Educational Degree. That's what GED stands for me. God Educational Degree. So, look me up. I'm over here at God is Real Ministry, 20833 Southfield Road, Southfield, Michigan, 48075. Or reach me at Step Up R 2024 RW at gmail.com. STEPUP 2024 RW at gmail.com. And I want to thank you all for watching it. Hit the like button, subscribe to Rick Williams Show. I'm your host, Rick Williams, right here. And I'll see you again next time on the Rick Williams Show. God bless you.